Hi everybody, Sam Kavaris here with the Gate Sports Update. Interesting week for the Jaguars. Obviously a nice win, 20-7 on Thursday night against the Titans. Important win because it's their first of the year, and they now go 1-2. And by the time the weekend is over, it could be that the Jaguars and every other team in the AFC South are 1-2. Important because it's a division win, it was a home win, and it also showed where their defense is, and that is maybe back to the elite level that they were in 2017. 9 sacks in that particular game, but more importantly, stopped the running game. And Derrick Henry, that was what set up the 9 sacks. And talking to the guys in the locker room, they know that that's the key. If they can keep another team from running consistently, then they can go ahead and use that 8-man rotation that they are on defense with Calais Campbell and Yannick Ngakoue and everybody else in there to go ahead and get after the quarterback. They did that against Marcus Mariota, and it helped with the win. The offense did just enough, although Doug Marrone after the game and on Friday in his press conference said, look, the offensive line is not doing enough to run the football, and that is so true at this point. But Gardner Minshew has proved to be quite a suitable replacement for Nick Foles at this point. It'll be interesting to see once defensive coordinators start figuring out what he's good at and they try to take that away, if he can adjust to that. But I don't doubt this guy for anything based on his history and how he's been able to take advantage of every situation that he's been put in. So the Jaguars, as Doug Marrone said, had the longest short week ever in the NFL, and that's because that whole specter of the Jalen Ramsey thing hung over their head the entire time. The Jaguars, as I taped this on Friday afternoon, had not moved Jalen Ramsey, and the asking price is at least 2 first-rounders, if not a first-rounder and a starter and a couple of other players as well. Ramsey wants out because he has a beef with the front office, which I guess is Tom Coughlin. And I suppose he said that there were disrespectful things said to him after the situation that happened in Houston. No problem with his players, his teammates, no problem with the coaching staff. Ramsey, of course, is one of these players who expects everything to go his way all the time and is trying to force himself into maybe a different situation. I don't know if you call it immaturity or just a lack of self-awareness, but clearly he doesn't understand, first of all, what plays in life, and second of all, what works here in Jacksonville. People here don't care if you make $1 million or $1. Just as long as you're trying your hardest and going to work and getting your job done as well as you can, that's all people care about. Maybe he just doesn't fit in here, but at the same time, there is no denying that he is a great player. I mean, a truly great player. But he still is only one of 11 guys on offense. And as a cornerback, he has a specific job to do to help the other 10 guys do their job. We'll see what the Jaguars do. But to quote the obvious quote last night, they're not going to give him away. It's great once again to have a partnership with Gate, a local company started by local people, continues to be committed to local causes and local charities, the Gate River Run, and so many other philanthropic things that Gate does. They've got a promotion going, by the way, with the Jaguars. When the Jaguars win, you win. The day after a Jaguars win, which would be today, Friday, go to any Gate location, and for 94 cents, you can get a 20-ounce Pepsi. That's just 94 cents for a 20-ounce Pepsi. So Gate, in concert with the Jaguars, if they win, you win. Stop in any one of the Gate stores here in North Florida and in South Georgia as well. And I just want to thank them for their continued support. Great family, great organization, great gas, by the way. If you're just going in for gas, they get their gas from a very nationally known, reputable supplier. And the food post these days, the entire thing that's going on with the food service in Gate. If you like hot dogs, go in and try one of their hot dogs. You will not believe how good it is. Thanks again to Gate for their sponsorship here through the football season of the Sam Sports Line Sports Update. Thanks for being with us. We'll talk to you again, particularly if Ramsey is moved this weekend.